Alrighty, so this is Nessie with another helpful tutorial on how to do the member claim. It's not very difficult. In fact, I made it easy by completely removing all the cascading style sheet coding from the actual template itself and putting it in a location where you don't have to see it, you don't have to worry about it, you just have to straight out fill what this is. So this is how it will look like when you actually post it. So it will hover like this, and these are the names and all that. If you have one of those 50 by 50 avatars, which is located here, that happens to be transparent, there's going to be a white border. I have found a workaround to that without removing this white border from the cascading style sheets completely. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this code in right here after the link to the image source. You're going to add the style equals border 0 code in, and that will remove that white border from your image. So if you have a transparent one, which will just pick up the green from the background, you won't have the border and it'll flow nicely and it'll look better. The code itself is not too difficult over here. I have it spaced out for you to see. You are not going to remove this table or this table row, and then this code here that I have highlighted for you, this is what each character is going to be under. So when you add a new character, this is basically what you will copy and paste and fill out for yourself. So this would be the image. Please make it 100 by 100. If it is not 100 by 100, it does not work. It messes up the coding aspect of it. I don't know why. And rather than add in additional coding to force it to go 100 by 100 and confuse people more than the code already is confusing people, just make it 100 by 100. If people don't follow that, I'm going to have to be forcing putting in the width and the height code like I've had to do for the mini profile. So just please don't make me have to do that. Please just 100 by 100 straight, 100 by 100. It's not hard to find. If you can't find one and you need one resized, ask a member here, ask an admin. Somebody's bound to have a program and the ability to make you a 100 by 100 picture. Okay. And like I said, that will go right over here where I've highlighted it. In this area is going to be the member group. So like Hades, Cursed, Apollo, blah, 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 that stuff. For the Hunters of Artemis, I'm pretty sure, I'm positive, 100% positive that all you need to put is Artemis. And for Minor Gods, I believe, but let me go double check in this admin directory. You can't see my password. This, you get to see the admin control panel. This is what the admin control panel looks like. Don't worry your pretty little faces over it. It's in the style sheets. Edit. For minor, all you have to put in is minor, just to make it easier, so that you don't have to put any extra dots. So if you're in the minor god category, like you're a demigod that's from like Persephone, who's not a major god, you're just gonna put minor in to this area. And if you're a hunter of Artemis, you're just gonna put Artemis in there. No biggie deal. I have to remove these because these are wrong. I have a little fixing, I guess, in the code to do. This portion is pretty simple. It's basically The only thing you're going to change is this number here. Right now it's just the number symbol, but the best way to figure out what user number you are is to just go to your main profile and look at the top where the link is, and whatever the number is after the equal sign, that's what you're going to put there. Real simple, real easy, and that way when we click on your name in the member directory, it'll take us to that profile. This is our old website link, though, that we no longer need. So I'm just going to fix them because apparently I forgot that I was linking it to the old website where this code was. To make it even more simple, you can go ahead and you can put spaces between each of your characters so you can read it easier. All of us have done it. When they're all put together, it's hard to kind of count out 4 of them, but after each 4 that you have, you are going to make sure that you add in a table row, which is what I'm highlighting up here. You're going to make sure to add that in after every 4th character you create. That's going to be your row. So you see how there's 4 characters here, and then I have a 5th character in a 2nd row. That's what that table row does. It puts the 5th character down here. Otherwise, it's not going to show up on the template because it's not built to handle a 5th character here. It's only built to handle 4th. And you're just going to make sure that when you close that out, that you also make sure to add in this table row exit code. Otherwise it won't close it out at all, and it just make sure you, and anything that you type in that happens to be like a bold, italicized, blah blah blah, anything like that, just make sure you close it out too. Otherwise the computer won't know when you want to close it out. Computers are stupid like that. You basically have to tell them what to do. But yep, that's pretty much all there is to it. And then make sure that when you do post it, to make sure that it goes in the middle of the page like this one is, you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna hit enter 4 times before you post the code. Now every time that you go to edit the code and save in more characters, it's gonna put it back to the top because that's just what it does. And if you save it without adding in the 4 extra spaces at the top, this is what it does. So basically it pushes it to the top of the post. So every time you edit, just make sure you put the 4 in. That way we don't have to add in additional break, period codes and all that. That just are confusing and will confuse people more than they already are confused by how to fill everything out. But yeah, this is where you would put your alias name, and this is your age, your sex, and what time zone you're in. I don't know why I have an additional there, but that's your age, your gender, and the time zone that you're in. This is obviously like how many characters you have, so I have 5, and then your 50 by 50 image, followed by your table row, table data, which I will do as that. And then you post this, and this is your 100 by 100 picture, your member group, all in lowercase. Please make sure you do it lowercase. If you do it capitalized, it doesn't change the link color, because the way it's set up for the mini profile is that the capitalized version will do the background color. So it'll take the background behind the name and change it to whatever color is specified. If you want the link changed, you have to do it lowercase. So just make sure you do it lowercase. And then this is your character's age, and again, what member group they are a part of, so that people just know, because not everybody knows what all the colors mean. So this is just an easy way so that when you do hover over it, you're like, oh, okay, I see this person is a demigod from Apollo, and this person's cursed and this person's cursed and this one is